Tristan Thompson as they do won a much-hyped showdown against the Thunder. The teams with the top two records in the NBA in a game that, without question, lived up to its billing. As off and running is Emmanuel. Quickly, he lays it in. So the test tonight, Brad, was with the team that began the season in Toronto. They have some veterans, and this team certainly can beat you on any given night. As Mobley takes the feed from Garland, out it goes to Levert. Harris Levert making his first start.
They're looking at Toronto's record. Barnes, Barrett, and Quickly are on NBA talent. So them being together, getting moments together. Dick is an excellent shooter. Pirtle does his job inside. This is a team that can beat you, no doubt about it. And all they got to do is have one good evening, and they're capable of doing that.
Quickly for three. Quickly's coming off a 22-point performance last night at Madison Square Garden, where the Raptors fell 112-98. Around the horn it goes. Levert wants Allen in the high post. He's in a battle with Barrett. Mobley uncorks at three.
Over top of Scotty Barnes, who was three-point line. It was before, whenever he's wide open, he's starting to shoot that ball in rhythm no matter who is close.
Those two will always be intertwined, as Scotty Barnes was picked one spot after Evan Mobley. They went 3 and 4 back in 2021. Grady Dick inside. He'll bank and score.
And Scotty's made it known a couple times he likes to get fired up when he was guarding Evans. So I like the fact that Evans here tonight, showing up, taking care of business.
Wade off to Mobley. Mobley again over Barnes. Pirtle grabs the Cavs, claimed the first two meetings against the Raptors this season. A dominant 30-point victory north of the border opening night. And a 122-108 win here in late November as Pirtle off one leg missed the shot. Pirtle problems with big number 31 and Jarrett Allen.
Yeah, a lot of people have problems with number 31, Jarrett Allen, on a nightly basis.
Evan Mobley back, got a hand on it. However, who lays it in just last night. Jarrett Allen was
spectacular. I agree. He was spectacular. Great game. I told him after the game. He's just so humble. And after the game, I saw him. He's already moved on. He's getting ready. He was talking about going and doing something, something. And I was like, "You played a fantastic game." He's like, "Thank you." And he just kind of moves on. He's an interesting cat, point shooter, and like you say, he just adds to the arsenal.
He was getting there last year.
He was. They were mostly corner threes, though. Now he's kind of moved to the top of that key, and that's his spot because he's a facilitator and he's always there.
Mobley finds Wade. Boy, that was the case where Mobley was the driver. The Cavs were spaced around the perimeter and opened up a wide open shot for Wade as Grady Dick, both Allen and Mobley.
No, everybody played fantastic.
Quickly steps back for three. I thought Kenny put it best. He was talking about how pure the game was.
Yeah, it was one of the best I've seen.
Showboating. There wasn't trash talking. Garland, he gets pushed and fouled. It was over his last 8 games, has dished out 59 assists 2 moments ago last night.
Yeah, no doubt. There's some of late into June.
Did the Cavs win without Ty Jerome last night?
Don't win without him. You don't win without Jarrett. You don't win without Donovan Mitchell either. Let's not forget that.
There is no question. I think that needs to be stressed a lot here today. We'll talk more about that as this ball game progresses. Here's Max Strus. His pass is tipped by Barnes. Jamal Shed has checked in for the Raptors. He can't take that pass as Strus was there. Garland back the other way. Works on R.J. Barrett. Ducks underneath. Oh, he finds Allen. What an angle. Back, so 113 to win 213. That's what the minus means. The plus works in the other direction.
That's fantastic, John.
If you're just learning, we'll work our way into this. Here's meanwhile Barrett. He'll find Grady Dick underneath as Dick lays it in. We approach the midway point of the opening quarter. The Cavalier lead is 14-13. Cavs have Allen, Garland, Wade, Jerome, and Strus on the floor as Garland cruises down the right alley. He got right around Shed.
Fired up and attack this team every possession. He's getting everywhere he wants to go with that basketball.
Your spacing right, concentrate on that.
Shed to inbound. He took a long time getting that ball into R.J. Barrett. Barrett's picked up by Strus. Now it's Wade. Chris Boucher has checked in for the Raptors. Inside it goes toward Pirtle. That was knocked away. Strong play by Allen as Allen half-fronted Pirtle and he got a hand on it. Ty Jerome looks to set up Grady Dick. He'll veer off an Allen screen twice. Lean. Can't get it to go. His putback doesn't go either. Oh, he took it right away from Pirtle. And I think Josh Tiven is. Pirtle wins the tip. Here's R.J. Barrett. Looks to drive. Niang gets called.
Defensively thinking you just got to close that gap.
Flash Kia For full details, that's an officiating point of education. This line and run parallel to the offensive player. The foul will not be called, but you saw there as Jerome uncorks a three. You saw there that George did lean into the path of the driving Barrett, which drew the whistle. Barrett appeared to push off there on Laverne. He'll find Shed. Shed gets 2 feet in the paint. He'll work one off to Chris Boucher. Boucher has been the effective reserve.
On his shoulder, and that swagger he's always had, guys.
Well, in the NBA, awards have been judged traditionally in big part on success of team.
Yeah.
Let's keep that in mind as Mobley squares up against Pearl. You can look up and down that guard list as that pass by Strus goes awry. It's picked off by Scotty Barnes. Barnes slows down at the top of the key. He'll find Jacoby Walter, who's a rookie out of Baylor. Now it's Shed. Back it goes to Walter. Off to Pearl. We'll complete that thought in just a moment. Boucher deals off the Shed as the Raptors working around the perimeter. Shed fires a three and connects. You put those top 10 vote getters among the guards alongside their records this season, I think it's going to show you a lot.
I agree 100%. So we got to get these Cavs fans to get off their hind ends and go and vote for these guys. Come on, Cavs fans. Don't let these guys down. Look, I turned corner. I said I'm pulling for Ohio State. What else do we need to do? Let's get these guys in the All-Star game. Come on.
Okay, deals to Barnes. You can vote today, then tomorrow's a 3-for-1. So during the Ohio State game,
yes,
he votes in, is able to drain it. He gives the Raptors bobbles for a moment. He'll track it down in the corner.
While we're watching our Buckeyes play in the championship.
Barnes finger rolls and scores. Note the silence on this side of the broadcast.
You got to back me up on this. We got to get these guys to All-Star.
That part, you have all the support in the world. Here's Laverne. He gets bumped and fouled by just so fans are clear. The head coach does not get to select all of those guys. Here's Karis LeVert as he gets voted. And then
we're going to have 8 guys.
Then Kenny gets it all, guys. But Brad said Kenny picked everybody.
I love it.
Under 3 to go here in the first. Emmanuel quickly directs traffic. He'll find the lanky Boucher. Boucher picked up by Mobley. Wow. Chris Boucher with a quick trigger. He has a couple of...
If you're going to build those habits and be that team, all right, you got to do it every night. So we got to pick it up a little bit. We're a little bit sluggish in our offensive execution. Defensively, we're a little sluggish, a step getting there. Big shot.
And Max Strus, who kept that possession alive, and then it was Evan Mobley who fed it to Niang for a second chance. Here's Davion Mitchell. He's a 4th-year man out of Baylor. He's on the Cavalier logo with the basketball. He relays it quickly. He was chased by Jerome. Kelly Olynyk. Here's the boos as Cavalier fans have long memories. Here's Evan Mobley. He gets fouled by Olynyk. Perkins screen, Deck Crowder. It was a tangle up back in 2015.
Saw some news on Kevin Love yesterday. Making some comments, talking a little bit about the whole situation in Miami. So that's interesting. Good to see Kevin. It was good to see him when we were down there as well. Looks good and healthy. Misses Cleveland.
Quickly's 3 does not go. Under 90 seconds remain here in the first. LeVert finds Niang, gets it back. Once more to George. George got Olynyk on a fly-by. George puts it on the floor. How about that pass to Evan?
Activity by George. He's being a facilitator as Kenny often called connectors. And we're going to need that. We need that energy. Need that kinetic energy on both ends of the floor. Now come down. Let's make some big plays. Get after it a little bit.
Olynyk hears the boos again. Boucher has his 32%. He's knocked down his first 3 here this evening. Jerome got 2 Raptors on a flyby. He also finds Mobley.
Offensively, his dribble drive or with his passes is really high level.
That was a laser for the big man.
Knew exactly where to put it, right in the breadbasket too, where all you can do is catch it.
Quickly tries to penetrate on Strus, nothing doing. They'll shuffle to Walter. Now it's Barnes at the nail. Barnes late in the shot clock. This is a 15-footer. Boucher with all that range. Wow, what a quarter for Chris Boucher. 6 minutes off the Raptor bench. Toronto by 6. The shot clock is off. Jerome uses a Mobley screen twice. Ty no looks a feed to Niang. Niang looks a tiptoe baseline, got cut off by Boucher. In the quarter.